Good day, everyone. Welcome to Bird Speaks Tarot. This is a general reading and is for entertainment purposes only. Now that that's out of the way, let's see what Bird's got to say today. If you notice, I got some cards on the table because my reading was interrupted and I wasn't able to continue it. So let's try to get back to where we started because it was a good one. There is a group of bitchy, jealous, toxic women who probably overindulge in whether it be gossip and backbiting, or substances, or like just partying. Honestly, I feel like this is more about toxic, gossipy circles. They are heavily under judgment, and it's feeling like literally somebody from beyond the grave is coming into, or has come in to help you out. I want to speak in almost past tense because like this is dead, done, over with. This is done, done, done. This isn't happening. This has happened. It could have happened while you were sleeping last night. Whatever it is over. It literally, this has brought somebody from beyond the grave. I don't know. It's kind of giving me like there was like angelic help in finding. I don't know if it was like a will or information. I'm not sure about that just yet. We'll inquire further with the tarot on how that judgment was called or found. But I'm really feeling like, I know this looks like a zombie, but I feel like this is literally somebody in your family like coming out from beyond the grave to like stop this evil group of backbiters, because that's exactly what they are. And what they have been doing is planting seeds of hate in a field for a very, very long time. It's funny because they kind of want to come in and apologize now that they see that you have the world in your hands and you're able to make choices to move forward, and you plan on doing so. I feel like you're leaving to go somewhere. You're probably leaving these ladies behind. I don't know if it's ladies or just a group. It could be even a group of like jealous dudes, right? Acting in their feminine, being a bunch of bitches. But what they were doing with their gossip and slander, I don't know if this was at a party or parties, or if they just like, you know, kind of like stop by everybody's house and leave a little bit of hate here, a little bit of hate here. Either way, like they've 10 of swords you. Like they've tried to take you out, whether that means physically, like it, you know, the 10 of swords is about like words, gossip, backbiting. But they have said things that are so fucking ridiculous that, you know, people are looking at them like, okay, you guys are obviously insane to even think of stuff like this. Like their story isn't adding up. Like people can see the devil in them. They can see the toxicity. They can see the jealousness. They can see the hate that they are hanging on to. And in all the things that they have done to put these 10 swords in your back, they've only chained themselves to the devil. They are now bound to the devil. And it seems to me like they have done this either because you have some sort of a gift, or an opportunity, or some sort of big financial opportunity, or they did this for money. I'm still trying to find if they were offered money by a person to do this. Like, how does this Ace of Pentacles come into play here? Were they paid money, or do you have a gift? Tell me, clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Was this something paid to this group? The Tower. Somebody was paid to cause a catastrophe in your life? So it feels, it's literally feeling like they were contracted out. Like there is a binding contract here to bring in a tower. Now, is this a tower for you or them? Like, because I feel like it has brought many towers into your life. Those Ten of Swords up there, like, this has been something, like, maybe this is so bad that you literally can't find a job. Like, you're blacklisted in some way, shape, or form. Like, everywhere you go, they kind of, like, go behind you and, like, leave a trail of, like, lies and rumors, you know, like, everything from you're possibly a drug addict to a thief to a homewrecker. Like, everything you could say about somebody, they have said. To the point where, you know, people are looking at you and they're looking at this group. They're looking at you and they're looking at this group. And they're just like, this doesn't fit. The shoe doesn't fit. So what's up here? Like, what is going on? Clarify this tower, please. They were paid to bring in tower, or the tower is coming on this deal, on this contract. Like, is the deal over? I don't know if they've run out of ideas. We have the Page of Wands here. Yeah, I think they've run out of time. They've run out of ideas. They've run out of things to say, do, plot, plan. And there's a decision that's been made. And what is this decision? The decision is you're a peaceful person who can sleep well at night, because if you notice here, it's a picture of her and her child. So they might have been saying, like, you're a bad mom, but you can sleep well at night knowing that that is absolutely not the case. That is not true. You know, there's a couple things going on behind me in the background that is almost wanting to prevent this message from being brought out again. So if you can just give me a sec, I'd pause it if I could. I can't. I'm not set up that way. I need to close the window for privacy, because I also have a group of jealous, backbiting bitches happen to be very close in my neighborhood who like to eavesdrop. So, and spy in windows and things like that. So I can relate to this reading, that's for sure. And this is how I sleep at night. Just for reference. Knight of Pentacles. I feel like I almost need another deck. So, somebody tried to leave you out in the cold. An Emperor in reverse. This literally could be an old boss of yours, a current boss of yours, a father figure who hates you so much. Yeah, they do. They wanted to take this opportunity. Like, I feel like this Ace of Pentacles and this Ace of Pentacles is the same thing. So you could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Or you could just be somebody who stands on business. She's like, see, this is mine. See, this is whatever this Queen of Pentacles is holding, this grounded, level-headed person who can create abundance for herself, who is loving, nurturing. You know, I know the Queen of Cups is loving and nurturing, but, you know, the Queen of Pentacles, like, she literally stands on business. She takes care of shit. She has a full fridge. She has homemade food. This lady does not eat or feed her children fast food. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, this is somebody who is very grounded. Somebody who is connected very much to nature. Somebody who has a full cup of love. And I feel like this is what they were trying to take. This Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in reverse. So somebody who's not honorable, somebody who doesn't speak truth, somebody who can't even see it to speak it. And I never noticed this. I don't know why, but today, like, I don't feel like she normally has a black tooth. Like, I feel like there's something wrong with this Libra's teeth. Oh, I don't even know why I just said Libra. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It could be any of the air signs. It could also just be a liar. But I feel like this has something to do with somebody's teeth. Somebody who has bad teeth. Maybe they've talked so much shit, they've literally rotted their teeth. This is somebody who doesn't go within. Okay, so we're talking about a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in the reverse who possibly has rotten teeth from all the shit they talk. I'm feeling like my double-decker here today. We have a Rider-Waite-Smith with the Hoodoo deck mixed together, making it very difficult to shuffle, so bear with me, please. Oh my goodness, I didn't even know what card has been in there. The Magician. Okay, so that was since yesterday. Alright, so somebody's busting out all the tools here. Judgment has been called. Sorry guys, I gotta get this ready because I did not pre-shuffle this deck. But I'm certainly being called to use it. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. So it feels like somebody has been sitting back and watching this show go down and could be possibly the person making a judgment call on this group. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles, please. Yeah. Is this guy outside of a jail? Is he like there to pick somebody out of a prison or like the ghetto? Like he's driving a... Like this Knight of Pentacles seems like he's on the way to being a King of Pentacles. He's driving a fancy car, but he does seem to be in, or this could be like his factories, his business. But it feels like somebody's been sitting back and watching the show. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles, please. Somebody new. Or somebody you don't have good memories with. Okay. Or somebody's built a business off of this. Somebody's built a business off of your pentacle. Somebody you don't have good memories with from the past. Somebody you don't have good memories with from the past is slowly coming forward, possibly facing some resistance with an apology. Okay, why do you have bad memories with this person? Tell me about this person you have bad memories with. Okay, so Six of Coins. Somebody took a chance, a gamble, a risk, or made a payout. Eight of Wands reversed to block a message from coming in. So somebody took a risk, a gamble. We have 6-6 there. Somebody could be born in 66. Somebody could be 66. Somebody took a risk, a gamble to block some sort of incoming messages. Or you block them from getting you messages because you don't have good memories with them from the past. Tell me about the Eight of Sticks reversed. Tell me about what this message is. So somebody manipulated something to make sure a Queen of Pentacles did not get an opportunity. Awesome. Okay, so somebody manipulated something to make sure a Queen of Pentacles did not receive prosperity, an opportunity, a gift, a new financial gift. Using manipulation, or by blocking someone's creativity. Somebody took a gamble to block incoming messages that would have created abundance for a Queen of Pentacles by being manipulative and causing delays. So they've been doing this for a really long time. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. So this could be somebody's mother figure or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What do they want to apologize for? They want to apologize for blocking this gift, obviously. From blocking you from your ancestors. From blocking the messages from your ancestors. This is the Sun card, I'm pretty sure. No, it's not. This is Death card. For destiny swapping? What? Apologize from stopping the transformation or blocking a transformation. A Leo, possibly. This is the Sun. Somebody wants to apologize for ending your happiness? For trying to end your happiness? I don't know where that book is. Tell me more about this Big Mama. Like, what's in this bread? Somebody wants to apologize for blocking your happiness. For stopping your transformation, blocking your happiness. They have to let... Like, I feel like some person needs to bring you something. Like, don't eat the food. If it's food, don't eat it. Because it's kind of feeling like they're going to have to let go of some sort of something financial. Like, it kind of feels like either this Big Mama person could be a Leo, is holding on to something of yours that they have to let go. Yeah. They have to let go of this Ace of Pentacles. They don't want to obviously let go of this, but they have to let go of it. There's no way, shape, or form. It feels like this Ace of Pentacles was either some sort of gift of love from... Or for... Like, this could be like you and your child even, because this isn't the Lovers. This is the Two of Cups. This could, whatever this Ace of Pentacles, like I feel like this Ace of Pentacles there is going to be falling into the cups of these two people. So that could be like you and a partner, you and your child. Whatever it is will fill your cups. Now this could be literally angel messages from above. This could be... It could be, with the pentacles on the board, it could be legit something financial. And that's going to give you guys opportunities to move ahead. So you and somebody else, somebody was holding something back from you. They want to come in. They want to apologize. They were listening to either they were this group of people who bound themselves to the devil for money. Because this Ace of Pentacles, I feel like, is that Ace of Pentacles that they have to let go of. And boy, did they not want to let go of it, because they did everything to Ten of Swords you. They did everything they possibly could. They, like, to me, it's like looking like... Like, with every single sword is something they did to make you look a certain way that you're not. So they said, like, you were mentally ill. They said that you were over-sexualized or even a lady of the night. They said that you were a bad mom. They said you can't be trusted. They said, like, they said everything. And people are looking at them like, so you're telling me that this person who doesn't look like anything that you're saying is all of these things. Basically, like, walking around like this person's a Ted Bundy, basically. Yet, somehow have found a partner to share all of their badness with. Partner that's coming out in the upright. Now, like, again, this could be, like, an actual partner. This could be, two people who have mutual respect for each other. This could be like, this could even be a mother and child or a father and child. Take it how it resonates. Are these people in any sort of trouble for doing all this to you? Like, are they going to get away with this? No, well, they're trapped in their head. And to me, it looks like they're trapped at the crossroads with the devil they made a deal with. So, yeah, that doesn't look very good, does it? Because you're going to have to pay up. Like, if you actually did make a deal with the devil for money, like you said, I'll give you this if you give me that, and you couldn't provide this, so now what? So now what? So now what? We're going from the... You're trapped with the devil at the crossroads. You're trapped with the devil at the crossroads. This group of bitter, bitchy, backbiting women. Like, I would not want to be you, because you're going from being, like, literally, like, you look like a sacrifice there. That you can't get out of. And now it looks like the judgment. This is the judgment. The zombies are crawling out of the grave to come get you. It's over. It's so fucking done. Because what's after it? We got the 8 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, and now what's next? Yeah, the 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords for whoever made a deal with the devil. You wanted to win at all costs? And now Miss Robinson's here. Okay, she's waiting to attend your funeral, basically. This is the devil card. This is what they tried to do to you. Like, I mean, they this is the 5 of Swords. They 10 of Swords you. So they lied about you. They isolated you. They bullied you. They intimidated you. They probably gang stalked you. They abused you. They tried to have you possibly even raped, taken out, beat up, put in jail for something you didn't do. Like, this literally is what they tried to do to you. Now they're stuck with. There's no getting out of it. Again, we have the Mother of Baskets. It's this Queen of Cups in reverse. This literally could be your mom, your mother figure. This could be your mom's best friend. This could be your mother-in-law. This could be your stepmom. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Put it where it fits. But this person is the devil. This person is literally going from the frying pan into the fire. That's what's happening to this Cancer Pisces Scorpio. So to me, it looks like, yeah, this person is so unhealed. This person will not have their dreams come true. This person does not get their wish fulfillment. This is the opposite of a loving, nurturing mother. This person, this Queen of Cups, is literally the opposite of what a mother should be. Like, you know what's funny? If she's the opposite of a mother, she's probably the one who neglected their kids. She's probably the one, she could even have Munchausen's. This is honestly giving me something along the lines, I'm not a doctor or a therapist or anything like that. I can't diagnose anybody. But it's feeling like somebody here has Munchausen's. They tried to make you look with all their it's like they started a story and narrative about you before you even came into the picture. And then like you showed up. I don't know if you like moved to a place. They're like, oh, come live here. It's really nice and blah, blah, blah. And when you got there, people already had like a preconceived idea of who you are because this mother figure is telling everybody like, oh, yeah, she can't take care of herself. She take care of her kids. She's on drugs. She's mentally ill. She's this, she's that, she's this, she's that. Meanwhile, they're talking about themselves the entire time because they're probably, when you were little, found out about this Ace of Pentacles, whether that means you're a gifted child or there's some sort of financial value that comes with you. And they did everything, including, you know what, this person could even, like Miss Robinson that made an appearance, this person could be a root worker and used her gifts for bad on you. I don't think root work is bad. I think that, oh, yeah, I'm right about that. They have to let go. It's financial. Or they have to stop pretending that they're gifted. Somebody's coming in, or somebody made a quick decision about something. Not this Knight of Pentacles. They took a long time to decide something, and now they want to come in to apologize. So, a Knight of Pentacles from a long time ago, who you don't have good memories with, took a gamble to block messages about your abundance or your prosperity or your opportunity or whatever it is. Even did this by using some sort of black magic or dark manipulation. Tell me about this Two of Wands. What do you get to do now? Because it feels like something's happening where, like, the Page of Wands, again, the messenger, somebody didn't get the message, right? There was a message. Somebody didn't get the message. We're seeing that a lot. Somebody withheld information from you. But now that we're at the Two of Wands, you have the world in your hands at this point. Tell me about the Two of Wands. Tell me about the choices that you can make now. Aunt Caroline. The story behind Aunt Caroline is that her and Miss Robinson had a beef, okay? Sorry, I'm just trying to see if I'm... Aunt Caroline is the cardomancer, okay? So she is who you go to get your cards read. And that is her life path. So maybe regardless of what everybody was telling you, and it's funny because there was a lady in town. I wish I had my book. I wish I had my book because I feel like I'm kind of like mixing up the two stories, because Miss Robinson is the one who, like, the church ladies basically was like, oh, you're not allowed, there's no root workers here, you're not allowed to be part of our group, and Miss Robinson was like, fine, have it your way. And these ladies were the three cups in reverse. They were mean and gossiping and lying about her, and to the point where Miss Robinson actually took things into her own hands. And did some magic. And next thing you know, the head lady whose child was her, well, it was her only child. Her child got sick and died. And then Aunt Caroline, she is also she's a cartomancer, but everybody in town went to her for their readings. Now, they did it sneakily. Some of the white folks did it sneakily because they didn't want to be associated with root workers. Needless to say, this Miss Aunt Caroline was able to save up a lot of money by using her gifts to start several businesses and buy lots of land, and she did nothing but help people with that land. Which is funny because my daughter wants to buy a bunch of land to help people with. I won't give away all her ideas, but 4 of Sticks in reverse. So something about an unhappy home or a divorce. So somebody has a choice to make. Become Aunt Caroline or get a divorce or walk away from a situation, from a community. I wish I knew where my book was. I found it. Oh my God, I just had to look behind me. Give me 1 second. I feel like I'm missing something here with Aunt Caroline. Speed me up if you have to there, folks. I don't want you to get bored or anything. Here we go. So there's a time for everything and a season for activity underneath the heavens. Aunt Caroline is standing in the doorway of her Newport home surrounding reporters. Caroline was born into slavery in South Carolina and being relocated along with her parents to Arkansas. She was a cartomancer. Playing cards were her specialty. So yeah, she actually made, she read cards and sold food, which is, she also buried gold. That's funny. Rack your brain about what you or someone else could have done differently if you like, but the truth is that everything turned out exactly the way it was supposed to. It can be a hard pill to swallow in an age when people want to believe their thoughts or choices always dictate the outcomes. The existence of a greater plan is not a welcome concept today because it implies vulnerability, which is automatically translated into weakness in the minds of many. Yeah, so, all right, how does this tie in together, though? I kind of want to take this back just because, like, I don't remember asking a question when it fell out. So, somebody has made a choice to become a cartomancer. So, are one of you guys out there a tarot reader, too? I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe you're unmarried and that is against community standards where you live. Like, where do you live? Back in the old days, like where Miss Aunt Caroline is? Because, you know, I got to tell you, I live in a town that feels pretty unaccepting of different views and beliefs. I am in a church belt here. And if you are not part of one of the many churches, funny enough, there's so many churches they can't even go to they can't agree on something long enough to have the same church everywhere. They literally have 10,000 different types of churches, and they're all right. One of the main ones here is the Burn in the Lake of Fire Church. Everything you do is going to make sure that you burn in the lake of fire after you leave this plane, and that's not the game I play. That's not what I've been shown, what I've felt, what I've been told. So somebody has made a choice to step into their own power. So even if you're not into tarot, like reading tarot, obviously you're watching it, but if you're not reading it, somebody has made a choice to follow their own guides, their own intuition, their own path. So you've made a choice to follow your own path regardless of what the community, that could be what the community sucks, the Four of Wands in reverse. I'm not saying that all people go to the church are bad. I'm just saying these people with extreme views who think they're right about everything. So your path as a cartomancer may look like you are so Daughter of Coins, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe people think that you don't have a lot of money, or you're not going to make a lot of money, or this isn't going to be something that's successful. That's fine. People could think whatever they want. Maybe you're not doing it for money. Maybe you're doing it because there are people out there that need to have spiritual guidance. Though you could probably charge for individual readings, which I may open up individual readings someday. I also kind of want to do a face reveal, but all in due time. But you have proven your strength here. Your strength, your resilience. Funny enough, because this is just sitting there in the open. Yeah, you know, people may think too, like, that you're connected to the devil because you read cards in this community. Your strength has avoided some sort of tower. There could also be another Queen of Pentacles involved, so, like, there could be another Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn rather than this one. It's funny because if there's a competitor and one person has like money and wealth and the other one doesn't, they could be trying to say like, oh look, this person can barely pay their bills, so they don't have the gift, when that's not actually true. The reason why they may not be able to get work around here is because of this group of backbiting bitches who do nothing but lie about you, because they know that they're your competition, or you're their competition. So they want to kind of drive you out of the community, right? Ten of Cups here. This could have something to do. I feel like Ten of Cups, like, yes, this is a yes answer. But then I have Ten of Cups in reverse right here. So, you know, there could be people in your family that do support you, but there could be other people in your family that don't. Tell me about this Tower. Tell me about this Tower in reverse. So you chose to work a path using your gift, even if it doesn't bring in a lot of money. Your strength has allowed you to avoid some sort of tower. What tower? Is it? I'm obviously, yeah, some sort of tower within this garbage community. Or, you know what, or not being married. Maybe you're not married and that is just like a no-no. You're some sort of spinster, a single mom. Tell me about this. So a tower was avoided because you're not married? An injustice? You not being married is an injustice? Oh, legally. You were never legally married. You were never ever legally married. And this is going to bring a tower for the King of Cups. Because I feel like this is exactly how they took this prosperity for you. You were supposed to get this gift. And somebody came in and somehow manipulated their way to your abundance. I feel like you probably even found out about this through tarot. Whether you're flipping your own cards or somebody tried to marry you without your knowledge. This was an injustice, and they did it to get this pentacle, this King of Cups. This King of Cups is in for a tower. You're avoiding the tower, and they're getting the tower. Because they created some sort of an illusion with this Ten of Swords. Because they were supposed to be able to sacrifice you. And they are watching, waiting, spying, looking, lurking. But they couldn't get the job done. The illusion is broken. And they are being seen as a thief. They're fighting with this group amongst each other and trying to balance out. Look, the Two of Coins twice. These people are in some sort of juggling act. And if you notice, there's a big tidal wave behind him. Yeah, so the cycle's not over yet. But when it is, you get your wish fulfillment because the secret's out. The secret's out about this group of backbiting bitches. And you have somehow, you know, it's funny because the King of Cups, I don't know if there's two Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn females in competition. I don't know if one knows about the competition. But there's judgment here coming in. And I feel like there's a different King of Cups. Like the beyond the grave, because the King of Cups, though beside the tower, I feel like the King of Cups is bringing a tower. I feel like the King of Cups is bringing a tower. Like, is this like your crossed over loved one who's coming out of the grave? Tell me about this judgment. Who is bringing forth this judgment? Somebody who already died. To a Scorpio. Scorpio energy. Judgment is being called on a Scorpio. You are not family with this person. You never were. You walked away a long time ago. Or they're walking away from a plan that they created with the King of Pentacles. Using manipulation. And now they can't defend themselves. They can't close this out. Because they were working with this group. But their plans did not work. Something's coming in for Queen of Cups, or a Page of Cups. There's a message coming in. There's a message coming in to or about a a Page of Cups, which will allow somebody to move forward, possibly even move abroad. Something about a Daughter of Baskets. This Daughter of Baskets will be able to move freely. So Scorpio is under judgment, possibly even crossing over. See? Father of Baskets in reverse. Yeah, okay, so this King of Cups in reverse is going down. They're under harsh judgment. They are now experiencing the Ten of Knives. They are bound to the devil. And they're not going to get out of this. They couldn't do this to you. They couldn't take you out. Because you're the High Priestess and you've seen them the whole entire time. You know why you've seen them the whole entire time? Because of your crossed over loved ones. They got your back. Yeah, you're the grandchild, okay? You're the grandchild. They take care of their grandchildren. This Emperor in reverse, either this shitty boss or this shitty dad is going down. Their spiritual eyes are being gouged out. This was an injustice. Sorry, you can come out of hermit mode now. If you've been isolated for a long time because of this group of people trying to smear your name, it's over. It's over. It's done. It's over. It's done. Judgment's called. This is, like I said, this isn't, I don't know if I said that in the other reading I tried to record and it didn't work out, but this isn't will be done. This is done, done, done. This is done, done, done. You're getting that pentacle that you were supposed to get a long time ago, whether that be your gifts coming back to you, your spiritual inheritance, or your financial one. Either way, it's a wrap, folks. I love you. Peace.